Okay, welcome back to Football Manager 2023 and this IF Brommapojkarna save where we have made it into Season 2. We've got into the Allsvenskan. We're also first in the Allsvenskan, specifically because I played some games. Because how I do this is usually I'll play a few games, I'll do some games off screen, I'll play a few games, I'll do some games off screen, because if we played every game, it would take forever. And I realized that we had this run at the start of May, which includes Häcken, Gothenburg, Djurgårdens, and AIK, who are like 4 of the 5 best teams in the country, basically. And this was a much easier run. Like, this is a pretty, if we go to the Allsvenskan, and we go to the season preview, like, we've just played Skövde, and Varbergs, and Degerfors, and Kalmar, and Elfsborg. Like, it was not such a hard run. Whereas now we're going to play Djurgårdens, AIK, Häcken, and Gothenburg. So I thought, we may as well play the easier games off screen, and then do these games on screen, because these are the ones that actually matter. Although, like, as you've just seen, we're doing exceptionally well. It's been a fantastic start to the season. And you might also have noticed, we've improved a massive amount defensively. And I don't want to put it all down to Nwosu, but he's been very good. So, we started the season with a 2-0 win over Elfsborg, 2 goals for Saidu Traore. We then follow that up with another 2-0 win, goal for Saidu Traore, goal for Marian Kosic. 1-0 win over Norrköping, goal for Marian Kosic. 2-1 against Varbergs, 2 goals for Saidu Traore. And then, in our 5th game of the season, we finally had a goal for somebody else, where Amadou Ndiaye scored, Anthony scored, we'll get to him in a second, Marian Kosic, Saidu Traore to keep it up, and Fredrik Nissen also got a goal. And then in our last game, we drew 1-1 with Kalmar. This was a wild game, in which we actually played the last, like, 25 minutes with 10 men, because I made all my subs early, because we weren't playing great, and then Krusnell, who came off the bench, immediately got injured. So we ended up playing 20-25 minutes, I think, with 10 men, and somehow rescued a draw at the very end. So, a fantastic start. Probably couldn't ask for a better start to the Allsvenskan, but again, this is mostly sort of the bottom of the table. Elfsborg are maybe mid-table-ish, and Kalmar too, but it's largely like a lower... It was quite an easy start to the season. We will quickly cover transfers, because we have made a few. So you already know Nathaniel Nwosu. He's the goalkeeper that we signed in, I think, the first episode. He's just turned 18, has he? Yeah, he's 18 for a few months. He's fantastic. I mean, for being an 18-year-old, and who has, like, a lot of improving to do, he's already very good, as is proven by the fact that we're actually keeping clean sheets for the first time. We also brought in João Tavares, who was just sort of backup at centre midfield. I did this mostly because we got an offer in for Alhassan Adamu, and I was like, fantastic, I kind of would like to get him off the books, but then he rejected the contract from the team, despite the fact that we were actually getting money for him, which seemed like a miracle because he's been awful. So I brought in Tavares at the same time, and then he rejected the contract, and I was like, okay, well, this guy's good, so I'm just going to sign him anyway. Yeah, he seems like a decent player. We also brought in Amadou Diop for £50,000. Look, he's fantastic. Like, this acceleration and pace and good crossing, decent marking, good tackling. He's good. I don't know that we needed him. But he's really good. He's our best right back. But we already had Bergvall and Yalassi. Like, I'm pretty happy with the right backs we had, but Diop was a bit better. But I'm now kind of in my head that I'm not giving enough game time to Bergvall, who's fantastic, and I want to play as much as I can. I'm sort of considering him being the backup left back or something, because we don't really have... Because Krusnell is our backup left back, but he's also sort of functioning as a backup centre back, because we actually don't have that many centre backs. And then we brought in... Where are we gone? We brought in Anthony, not the one from Man U, although he plays in the same position, and he's probably better. He's got a goal. Yeah, it was another free transfer. His agent came to us and was like, Anthony needs a club. I was like, okay. Like, stats-wise, he's really good. He's not been amazing. He's averaging a 7.02, it's not bad. But he should be doing well. I mean, he's statistically very good. Passing and vision aren't great, but we mostly want him to like cut inside and try and score, and that's my issue with him playing on the right. We have a lot of right-footed right wingers, which for the way we play is not ideal, but yeah, I got him to agree to be a squad player, so if I decide to drop him, we can do that. As far as sales go, I don't think we... Okay, well, we let a lot of people go, but they're mostly loans. Yeah, there's not really anyone. Like Strangborn and Josh Richards left, but we knew they were going. We sold a couple of young players who were never going to get through, and that's about it. I did manage to loan Filip Sidklev to Ireland, which is nice, so he's playing for Waterford. He's our third choice keeper, but he's another like young player who's got a lot of potential that maybe could be really good, but I have no idea. But he seems to be having a decent time in the League of Ireland, 10 games, 9 goals conceded. Not too bad. Just a quick overview of how the team is doing this season. Our best players have been Saidu Traore, no surprise, Fredrik Nissen, no surprise, Lucas Bergvall, no surprise, and Amadou Ndiaye, no surprise. Also, Sandberg Magnusson has been very good, which is also not a surprise, he's great. Kosic has still been good. I mean, our only, who's been disappointing, of like players that, Yelassi's not been great, but he's only coming off the bench. Tavares, of somebody who's played a fair bit, like he started 3, come off the bench 3 times, hasn't been the best. Pedersen got injured in the first game of the season, so he's only just come back. Bergvall's been not amazing, but he's only come off the bench so far, so we've largely been good. Like, all the starters have been good so far. So this is the team we're going with. This is a fairly standard 11 for us at this point. We switch it up from time to time, but this is more or less what we're going with a lot. It's weird to not have Pedersen in the starting 11. We're still trying to work that out. But this is what we've gone with for most of the games. We've got Nwosu in goal. He's been very good. Amadou Diop and Amadou Ndiaye as right and left back. Abramson and Nissen in centre backs. Sandberg Magnusson and Bergvall as the centre mids. Anthony on the right wing, Kosic on the left, Leach home through the middle, and then Traore up top. This is the team who we beat 3-0 early in my tenure. I think we played them in the Svenska Cupen, and this keeper conceded 3 goals, all of which he should have saved. It was a dreadful performance, so I'm surprised he's even come back here, but hopefully he puts up a similar performance today. Okay, starting with a highlight for them. Don't love this. Oh, off the bar. Okay, that was a bit closer than I would have liked. They have a corner, Ibrahim on it again. Can we get this clear? We just sort of clog up the 6-yard box. That's kind of always our goal for corners. And we've got a fairly decent record on them. Okay, Lund into Gustafsson. Back to Hovland. Again, this is going to be like, this episode will be a real test of where we're at, because these are 4 of the 5 or 6 best teams in the league that we're going to play today. And, oh, that was close. We've had a good time against the lower division team, like against the teams lower in our division. So we're definitely capable of getting Champions League or at least Europe this season, which is the first goal, is just get into Europe. If we can win the league, amazing, but mainly just getting into Europe and trying to get some money in. Corner, Ndiaye. To Nissen, he's so good. I feel like, I thought there was like no corner meta in this game, but I think whatever it is, I think I found it. Because this corner routine has just been unbelievably good. Like, I was just messing around, doing random... I've still got a keeper coming up for one of my corner routines, but that one works. Ndiaye, into Kosic, to Bergvall. Bergvall keeps it to Ndiaye. Ndiaye's been really good this season. Chips it forward to Bergvall, that was lovely. I think he's offside. He is offside. Also, Anthony's injured, so we're going to get him off. Okay, first half has gone really well, aside from we've had injuries for both Anthony and Saidu Traore. A little bit worrying. Neither of them were like injury they have to come off, but both just minor injuries that I don't want to risk. Other than that, good first half. Amadou Diop. Into Pedersen. To Amadou. To Sandberg Magnusson. To Amadou. To Pedersen. To Bergvall. Out to the side. Cuts it into Pedersen, who loses it. Vizeu. To Udenas. Can we close him down a bit better? Get out to this. Dye is closing. Abramson clears. They're not getting men in the box at all. Kosic down the line to Bergvall. Bergvall's pushed up to like attacking mid because of the changes we had to make. Oh my god. Oh, that assist is nasty. What a ball. Oh, it's offside again. Jesus Christ. Can we score a goal that isn't offside? Okay, last chance probably. Okay, and Wosu. We are just keeping so many clean sheets. I don't feel like we had this many clean sheets all of last season. Also, our team is like a mess right now. We've got a centre mid at left wing. We've got another centre mid at attacking mid. He can't really play there. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, good work, Abramson. Al Hassan boots it forward to another centre mid. I think we have 6 centre mids on the park right now. We've got a centre mid at striker, a centre mid at left wing, a centre mid at central attacking mid. Come on. We have a lot of centre mids on the field right now. Abramson, this has got to be the whistle. We've got to blow the whistle here. Ibrahim, Sogard intercepts, Amadou. That'll do it. Huge win. This is our first like big opponent. Dominated the game. We had an offside goal. We also had, oh no, that was just, we had an offside decision where we were like right up the pitch. Yeah, pretty damn good. I'm happy with that. A lot of fouls, but you know, we play very attacking football. We need to stop counters sometimes. That happens. Okay, we have 2 pieces of news here that could define our season. If this is a bad injury, I don't even have a backup striker. We have some players that can play striker. None of them are actually strikers. If this is more than like a week, we're in big trouble. Okay, that's pretty much exactly a week. 6 to 8 days we can deal with. That might be 1 game out. When is our next match? The 8th. So he's going to miss a game. He might even miss this game. But we can beat Göteborg, maybe. This is also key, not as key because we have Pettersson at least, but we don't have a massive amount of depth, so we do not want long injuries here. Okay, 6 to 10 days, not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. I'm glad I brought both of them off. I don't really know how injuries work in this game. Like, I don't know if, had I played them for the full game, would that have, like, exacerbated the injury? Would it have been 2-3 weeks instead of 1? I assume it makes it worse if you keep playing them while they're injured, so I'm glad I brought them both off early. Okay, fun little thing here. Sandberg Magnusson has just gotten injured, and now Bergvall is injured too. For 3 to 4 days. We're going to have none of our team for the game against Göteborg. We're missing our striker, both of our centre mids, our right winger. This might be an issue. Why did you fall over, Lucas? Not very helpful. What happened to Bergvall or Sandberg Magnusson? Tackling. Did you tackle Bengtsson? Is that what happened? Accidental collision. Did you murder our 16-year-old young midfielder who's okay? It doesn't matter. He's not that good. Okay, if I could have picked 1 game for us to actually have our full team for, it probably would have been away to the team second in the league, but what can you do? We're all good with our back 5. Al Hassan Adamu and Joao Tavares at centre midfield because Sandberg Magnusson and Bergvall are both too injured to play a full game or even any of a game really. Pettersson's in for Anthony, that's not any issue. Leach, Holm and Kosic are fine. And then we've got Richie Almirola in for Seydou Traoré, who again, could play, but I don't want to make his injury worse. So, we're playing it safe. If we lose, we lose. Losses happen, but we really need these injuries not to get worse. Okay, first chance for us, Kosic free kick. Come on, Kosic. Need to step up here. Oof, good save. Oh, I did notice Hahn is in goal for them. That's because I checked. And how do I go to them? I never remember how to navigate things. Like from here. Can I? No? Well, basically, there. Oh, we can probably see from here. No, that's our bench. Is he there? No. He won't let me select different people. Well, basically, their starting keeper usually, I think, is Pontus Dahlberg, but he's injured right now. So Pontus Dahlberg is back from our Claremont save, our heroic final goalkeeper in that save. But whoever Hahn is, he's not good enough. He's about to concede from a Fredrik Nissen header. I've seen this before. Or an Abramson header. Oh, come on! A win here would be huge. A win here would be absolutely huge. If we can win without our best player, probably our 2 best players or 2 of our 3 best players, that would be massive. Give it, give it, give it. Oh, come on. Omaroa, this is your chance to prove that you're capable of playing at this level. And die. Into Kosic. Across to Omaroa. Oh, yes, Richie. Huge. He's not even a striker. He's a right winger, but we don't have any strikers, so he has to fill in this gap, and he's doing a brilliant job so far. Hecken have also just taken the lead against AOK, which is actually good for us. Touch from Kosic. Into the middle. Omaroa pops up. I think it deflects, but it's a great finish either way. 1-0. 10 minutes. Not too bad. Amadou Diop throws it in to Al-Hassan Adamu. Both of them using their first names. Al-Hassan, I mean, super unnecessary. It was a good run. Terrible finish. Free kick for Göteborg. Markovic. Let's get this clear. That was close. Alesh. Oh, come on, Nwosu. Oh, Nathaniel. That didn't look like very good goalkeeping. I don't know, was it bad goalkeeping on this bit as well? No, that was a fantastic save. Okay, so we can slightly let him off because that wasn't... Oh, sorry, it's not Alesh, it's Ayesh. Oh, maybe not. He had to get down quickly. You know what? I'm not blaming him. I think there was some good goalkeeping there. I think that was okay. Abramson takes it forward to Tavares. Are we going to score immediately from tip or concede immediately from tip? Abramson, we're going to concede immediately from tip. Markovic, somebody get in a tackle. Good work, Tavares. Kosic. Terrible touch. God, which way is this going to go? I don't like this, Berg. Just clatter him. Clatter him. Alamari. Oh, come on. That better not be a foul. Okay, it's only a... Oh, no, it's a penalty. Come on, Nwosu. God damn it, Al-Hassan. He's so bad. Oh, Nathaniel. I mean... Not a very good 2 minutes for us. That's just... I don't know what Al-Hassan was doing. It's also very bad... I mean, he's completely misread that, but all the blame's on Al-Hassan there. Yuan, we really can't afford to concede here. If we concede here, probably over. Don't get sent off, please. I don't like this tight-knit defending that we're doing. Right. Out on the left. Pettersson. That's fantastic jump to win it back. Into Amadou. To Nissen. No, what? Just play it short. There were so many options short. Why have we just conceded this? Okay, good saving also. But incredibly just terrible defending there. Game really turned on its head in like 2 minutes there. Not great, but we can definitely get a result here. It's tough to play without some of your best players, but we can get something here, I believe. Okay, I've started with the same 11, and it's immediately a highlight, which I'm feeling bad about, as the game has taught me to do. Pettersson. Into Leach Holm. Is this actually for us? Al-Hassan, you gotta make up for those terrible, terrible things you did in the first half, and that's not helping. It's a good shot, though, but not good enough. Okay, we've been creating chances. We've changed up our right-hand side. That's terrible. But we've got Yalassi and Bergvall on the right wing. Yalassi's kind of serving as like almost a backup right winger now, because I really want to give Theo Bergvall some like considerable minutes, because I want to like help his development. But oh my god, that was class. That's unfortunate. But yeah, for now Amadou Diop seems like our best option at right back, and so Yalassi is sort of functioning as a right winger, which he can play there. Surga. I mean, it's a lovely finish. It's a lovely finish. But it may be questionable goalkeeping. I don't know. He sort of came halfway out without committing, which is never going to do you too much good. But look, we're going to lose games. And games where we're missing 4 of our starters are probably going to be the sorts of games that we're going to lose. Even though we have certainly not deserved to lose this by 2. I mean, if you look at the XG and take away their penalty, which was worth 0.78, which when you think about it, can we close this up? No? Well, okay. You can see the box. A foul here. This is always like the argument against penalties, or like how you can improve upon penalties, because obviously a foul right here for a player that's retreating is not significant enough in any sense to earn a penalty, which is basically a 78% chance of scoring. it seems insane that you can foul someone in this corner of the box who is retreating, has virtually a 0% chance of scoring and a small chance of creating a goal, and you're like, oh, there was a foul there, so you get almost a guaranteed goal. You take away that, we actually deserve to win the game. Not our best performance, but I'm going to take some positives out of it, given that we were missing our best player, our best two centre midfielders, our best right winger, so we were missing a lot of good players there, and still probably deserved a result against our biggest rivals right now. That does drop us into second place, not the team we wanted to have to play at half strength against, but we're still going to win the league. Now, I believe it now. I believe it more than ever now. With that performance there, missing half of our team, I think we're going to win the league. Okay, we're back approaching full strength at least for our game with Djurgårdens. The only real issue is Amadeus Sogard is in for Abramson, who has gotten himself suspended for an accumulation of yellow cards. So we need to win this, really, if we're going to keep pushing for a potential title. These are the games we sort of need to be winning at home against our title rivals. No real way, no excuses this time, unlike against Göteborg, so let's go win this. Seydou Traoré hat-trick, I'm feeling it. Okay, starting with a free kick for Sogard. To Sandberg Magnusson, out to Anthony. Back to Amadou Diop, over the top to Anthony. Can he get there? No, he's not going to, but he wins it back. No, he does not. Edvardsen eases away from Sogard, but we win it back and lose it again. Vikheim, tackled, kind of. Amadou Diop is out of position. Sandberg Magnusson intercepts and loses it again. He's very good at that. Eriksson to Vikheim. Whips it right across the face, but nobody gets there. Okay, not a whole lot happening in that half. 4 yellow cards. We had 4 shots. Sorry, we had 5 shots, 2 on target. They had 4 shots, 3 on target. Fairly even. Yeah, not a lot happening. Okay, Nissen, starting the second half. With a highlight for us, maybe. Amadou Diop to Anthony. Look at this free-flowing football where we've lost the ball and Sandberg Magnusson's maybe going to get sent off, but he hasn't. Seydou Traoré to Magnusson. Chips it to Leachholm. I think he might have been offside. No? Onside? He looked a little bit off. We're good. Okay. Let me just have a look at this again. I want to see... Oh, okay. Their right centre-back's keeping well onside. I did not see how DP had dropped. Very good run. Very good ball. Leachholm and Sandberg Magnusson combine 1-0. Bundgaard to Vikheim to Danielsson to Bundgaard. To Danielsson to Mimicevic to Une Larsson. All the way over to Osoro. Knocks it past his man, but Ndai recovers. To Nissen. To Ndai. To Nwosu. This was maybe a bit dangerous. Lovely ball out to Kosic. Touch inside to Seydou. To Leachholm. That was a red card. I mean, I know I didn't touch him, but... Bundgaard. This is great closing. Seydou Traoré wins it back. The high press is fantastic. Oh, come on. Penalty? Give us a penalty. No? We love a corner from this side anyway. This is a goal for Nissen. Okay, 17 is tracking Nissen. He's not tracking him well enough. Oh, he is tracking him well enough. Okay. Okay, Ndai. We took off the 2 players who were booked because I'm scared of getting a red card. And also, they were 2 of our most tired players. Ndai, that is fantastic. I think he's offside again. No? No, okay, he is. That one I was pretty certain he looks quite far offside. Great play from Ndai, all the same. Tankovic whips it in. I don't really know what happened there, but we didn't concede, so we're okay. Theo Bergvall boots it down the line. That might be a bit too far. No, it's okay. Oh, Anthony, good work. God, we're winning the ball a lot off them. Very high up the pitch. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, we're throwing away chances in this game. Tankovic. Get that clear. Get that clear. Get that clear. Oh my god, get it out of there. Just boots it down. Yes, Seydou. Don't lose it. Okay, okay. Seydou Traoré, they're saying he's having a bad game, but he was like one chance away from having a very good game because he scored an offside goal and he also actually we don't have a backup left back. No, we do. We can get let's get Yasion and then flip those 2. He scored an offside goal that was not that far offside, and he also had a very good chance where he won the ball high up the pitch and just missed. So I don't think he's playing a 6.2, which is what they're saying. Malachowski Thorell. We did loan him out, and then he was Oh, good try. I mean, I feel like I'm just biased towards Lucas Bergvall. I actually don't think that was a good try, but I'm inclined to just believe everything he does is good. Malachowski-Thorell, we loaned him out, and then he was annoyed about the position he was being played, so he insisted we'd call him back, so he's just sort of sitting on the bench and in the, like, not even on the bench portion of our squad. But he plays centre mid and we needed a centre mid, and I don't really trust Alhazan right now. Okay, I mean, that feels like it could have been more comfortable, and it also feels like we could have drawn or lost, so I will absolutely take it. A lot of yellow cards in that game, 8 in total, which is a bit ridiculous, but 1-0 win against Djurgårdens. They're back-to-back league winners, I think, so very good result. We will take it. And even bigger, Gothenburg lost, right? I guess they didn't play today, but I guess they already lost because they're still on 21, which is, I think, where they were before the game. Maybe they were 20, actually. They drew. They drew or they lost. Either way, we're back on top of the league. Fantastic. Okay, fairly standard lineup again. Kostic is a bit tired, so we've got Pettersson in on the left. This should ideally really suit him better because this is a cutting in. These wingers both sort of cut in from their wings. So really you want a left footer on the right and a right footer on the left, where Pettersson is a right footer on the right, as is Anthony. So hopefully Pettersson shows something good here, because he's not been great all season. To be honest, neither is Anthony. Kostic is the only winger who's really showed up. Okay, Nordfeldt kicks it out. We're going to win this because we're class in the air, and we win it. Leachholm out to Pettersson. Pettersson cuts back out to the wing. Lovely ball down to Leachholm. Back. Oh, good cross. Anthony. No, I don't think Anthony's very tall. Amadou Diop. Takes it down nicely. Whips it in. Leachholm. Oh, good chance. Very early. What's happening? Are we? Okay, I was just watching the physio. Otieno into Koutsoupias. Koutsoupias intercepted. Seydou. It's been a while. Seydou. Seydou hasn't had a goal for a few games. This is very weird for him. Amadou. Into Sandberg Magnusson to Amadou. To Seydou. Takes a touch to Leachholm. Oh, lovely goal. But again, Seydou hasn't had a goal this episode. This is the first episode we've had Seydou that he hasn't scored a goal. This is very weird. Or did he score? Maybe he scored. I don't think he did, because he got injured in the first game, and then he didn't play the second game, and then he didn't score in the last game. Lovely finish from Leachholm. Leachholm is stepping up a bit in his stead. Sandberg Magnusson to Amadou. Amadou. I don't know how Mpoko intercepted that. I don't think Mpoko was there. I think he stopped it with a mime, like oh god. Oscar Pettersson, incredible goal. Mime wall is what I was about to say. Fantastic goal. Pettersson, maybe he needs to be the left winger. Unfortunately, I think all of our wingers are right-footed, so they kind of all need to be the left winger. Lovely little threaded ball through from... Actually, it wasn't a great ball from Bergvall, to be honest. He left him on his left foot, where that's not his good foot, so I don't even know that this logic makes sense. He should be doing that from the right wing as well. Okay, and die. Into Pettersson. Lovely turn. Look at this! Pettersson off the left! I mean, I've wanted to play him off the left for a long time, but the problem is his Kostic has been so good. I don't really have any excuse to, like, replace him. Good effort. That corner routine is fantastic. I should probably mimic that from the right-hand side, given how much success it's given us. I mean, I don't know that I've ever had a half against a good team be that dominant. We have torn them to shreds there. To be honest, we should be way further ahead. 2.32 to 0.03 on the XG. Let's continue this, because this is very, very good. Okay, I think this is the first highlight of this half. We're still in complete control as far as stats go, but oh, come on. That was a bit confusing. Let's not concede. Amadeus Sogard wins it back. Nissen chipped over the top. Their left back was playing everyone a mile onside there. Sogard wins it back again. Lovely play. Seydou, he needs a goal. He really needs a goal. Seydou, come on, buddy. Yelassi, we need just this goal for confidence. Whipped in. I don't know what Theo Bergvall is doing back there. He's our right back. Nissen to Pettersson. What? Oscar, what is that touch? Again, Sogard wins it back. Seydou tries to pass for some reason. This is a very confusing highlight. Biraki back to Mpoku. Can we win this back again? Get Sogard over there. He's going to do it. This is Theo Bergvall up on him. Doesn't get it back. Otieno to Mpoku. Can't concede. Oh my god, what? That was offside, surely. Oh god. I need to see what the hell just happened, because this whole highlight was a mess. I feel like we gave them the ball back in their box twice for no apparent reason. Oh, Freddie. Come on. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Why are you giving us a highlight from tip? We have so dominated this game. If we score 2 goals for them, we're probably going to lose this game. Al Hassan, Pettersson, we're going to lose this ball. I can feel it. Don't get that. Okay, Tavares. To Seydu. Terrible touch. Finally. Please be onside. Are we good? 50th league goal of his career. What a legend. He's literally 19, I think. Great touch from Tavares. Chipped pass over the top. The touch was awful. I mean, it looks kind of cool from that angle. And just awful goalkeeping as well. Kicked it literally right at him. But yeah, a goal is a goal. That's all that matters. Tavares whips one across. Abramson. Oh, just over the top. I mean, for a second there, that got a bit close. Which, if you look at the stats, was not deserved. They didn't have a shot on target in the second half. We scored a goal for them. We had 4 XG to their 0.2. And somehow we nearly got uncomfortable for a second there. But a very comfortable win in the end. Phenomenal performance. And we are clear at the top. We were great. Team heads into games when they can outscore any opponent. That is true. 4 points. No, sorry, they have a game in hand. So currently 4 points clear, but Gothenburg have a chance to catch up. But all in all, for this tough run, considering the only one we lost was with like all of our players out, that's a good run. 3 wins and a loss. We lost the one that I wouldn't like to lose, but ultimately, pretty damn good. I will take it. That is going to do it for this episode, though. We'll probably come back. We probably won't go too far, because we've got a month break here between this Varnamo game, because this is the 25th of May, and then we don't play till the 30th of June. I'd come back for the Malmo game, but Malmo are apparently maybe not such big rivals of us, which you would have thought from the season preview they would be, but apparently they've not had such a good run. Also, who have you played for? Oh, you used to play for us! That's so cool, but Sunderland is who I'm thinking of. Sunderland and Swansea. So, yeah, we're really not too worried about Malmo, despite the fact they were 3-1 to win the league at the start of the season. It seems like it'll be us, Gothenburg, Kalmar. Kalmar have not lost a game yet, currently unbeaten. Probably thanks to the fact they got to play us with 10 men for half an hour because of an injury, but they're having a good season, 5 wins, 5 draws. Djurgårdens, Häcken, and Hammarby. Maybe AIK as well. But mostly these 3. Gothenburg, Kalmar, and Djurgårdens. So, yeah, things are feeling pretty good right now. We're going to come back in a few games' time, and hopefully we'll still be top. We should be. I plan to win. I plan to win a lot. So, if you hung around this long, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.